the latest and much needed improvements to Cape and Cape County and Scott County along I-55. The work on this $4 million job began in August, and we expect it to be completed in the summer of 2012. The outer road will be connected with a new bridge, and it will allow the tie-in between Route AB, Route 25, I-55, Scott City, and the port, which will provide a very nice connection here to allow more economic development along this corridor. So this afternoon, I am very pleased to have some very distinguished folks here that have helped bring this project to fruition and are here to help us do this celebration. The first on the agenda is Senator Kit Bond.
Thank you very much, Cheryl. Good to be with you here in Scott City for groundbreaking on what I believe is going to be a very important Ramsey Creek Bridge outer road project. We've been hearing about this for a long time, and I figured it was about time to get her done. And Joanne's kind enough to let me go first, even though the lady should go first. But I can brag on her and say how important it has been to work with her on it. But this project is a great example of how local, state, and federal officials can work together to solve a problem that affects everybody's lives. And the leaders here around us are the ones that Joanne and I would give the credit to. We've got Representative Steve Hodges, we've got city council members, we've got presiding Scott County Commissioner Jamie Berger, got Paul Koeper from Scott County Commission, other associate commissioners and people from this area who I think they've been lobbying us for 6 years or so to get this done, and I figured it was about time that we got it finished up. But there's no doubt that this outer bridge and the new outer road and the new bridge over the creek will provide a safer way to get to and from Scott City. With all the traffic going on through here, obviously it's needed, and we thank MoDOT for your moving ahead and getting the ground broken on it. Joanne and I were pleased to provide a little help. I think we secured about $5 million. I'm sorry, only $4 million got down to MoDOT, but it's all in good shape. You got federal government. Federal government always has to shave some of it before it gets here. But you know, as I've said a long time ago, road and highway projects don't always receive top priority in Washington. Infrastructure is literally the foundation of our economy. It's essential for safety. It's essential for building strong communities. And Joanne and I have worked together for many years to make sure that we get our fair share of the highway funds that come to Missouri. Regrettably, there are many in Washington who want to spend any transportation funds on chasing a dream called high-speed rail. High-speed rail ain't going to be no help to Scott or Cape County, but there are a lot of consultants who are going to get rich with the money that we provided to them, but we're not going to take $400 billion out of transportation anywhere in the near future to build all those roads and all those high-speed rails that will be going elsewhere. We need to keep getting money in important projects like this one, and today I congratulate all of you. I gather Martin was the one who had the idea and kicked it off. How many years ago?
It's been work before I got there, kid.
It's been a while. Anyhow, the while has come, and we're delighted to be here. Congratulations to all of you, and thanks for what you've done.
Thank you, Senator Bond. You've been a very critical partner for us on this as well as many other projects. And now for another one of our most critical partners at a federal level as well is Representative Joanne Emerson.
Thank you, Cheryl. Thank you, Cheryl. Thank you. What a great day. It's beautiful out, and this is such an important project, and I'm very proud of the work that y'all have done to make this possible. And I say that because it starts with you. It starts with our local communities who have the vision, who see the need, and then you work with your state legislators like Steve, and then you come to us, and it's a big part of teamwork, and it's very critical to the way we do business down here in Southeast Missouri. I will say that there has been no better partner for us over the last many years, and Senator Kip Bond, who really deserves not only every accolade we could possibly give him, but he has always understood the need for reinvesting our tax dollars back here at home, so that not only for those of us who live in rural communities, we would have a level playing field with the cities, but also because so many others would otherwise leave us behind. But Kit has been out front, he has been stalwart, he has devoted his entire life to making sure that the infrastructure, as he said, is the foundation that's laid, because that's what we need to entice companies to build and to move here. It also is very helpful for those companies that are already here to expand. But Kit, seriously, we could not have done any of this throughout the entire state without you, and I just think I just want you to know we will all miss you tremendously, but also I think that the work you've done throughout the many years that you have served our state is extraordinary, and I don't think anyone could ever come close. So I think on behalf of all of us, we thank you very much. Thank you, Jen. Anyway, y'all, this is exciting, and I do want to thank MoDOT as well. MoDOT has been tremendous and has worked so hard. We're very blessed to have, at least in this congressional district, two of the best MoDOT offices that I think exist in the state. And we're real lucky to have Cheryl here working, and I know Mark and Bill's here, and all of the team at MoDOT. You all make us proud, and it's important that we thank you. There was a time that you didn't get many thanks, but I'll tell you something, you've deserved all the thanks that you've gotten over the last many years. And to the community of Scott City and Cape County, Scott County, this is going to be a tremendous improvement, and I know the folks who live in Scott City are going to be darn happy when this is done. And then when we finish the whole I-55, the whole thing, it's going to be spectacular. So thank you all so much.
Thank you, Representative Emerson. Very critical partner to us, as always, and we hope for continued success within that. Next on our agenda, we're going to move to the state representatives, and they are the folks that help us so much on everyday projects and are critical to helping us know where we need to be and helping us achieve that. So first up is Representative Hodges.
I can bend over, I guess. Does that come off?
Yep, comes off.
Let me do this.
There you go.
Yeah, we're going to adjust this, make a vertical adjustment. Thank you so much. It's good to see everyone. You know, as Senator Bond and Representative Emerson were speaking, I thought of a lot of the things that I've been involved with in the past 4 years. Of course, one of the first questions I got when I got elected and took office, when's that Ramsey Creek project going to be done? Of course, Ron, you and I have talked about it on several occasions. But anyway, this is just true. Anytime you see dirt moving, it's a good thing. And I tell you what, I thought back over my 4 years and my experience and what Cheryl just said on the local level as state representative. I appreciate so much the work of the Sikeston office. You know, I had a constituent call me and ask me about a culvert down west of East Prairie. And anytime I ever call the Sikeston office, whether it's to Mark or Bill or whoever's there, they immediately get back to me if they're not there. So I told this man, I said, Mr. Cole, I said, if you can wait 30 days to the end of August, I said, I promise you that culvert be replaced. He said, Steve, I've been calling for 5 years and you're the only one to return my call. So anyway, we got that done. And sometimes it's the little things that really make a difference to people. And I so much appreciate what you all do. My wife and I, Amy, were coming home one night, and right after the lighting installation down at the 55-57 interchange, I thought, wow, man, does that make this better? Because if you see the truck traffic here, the truck traffic I was talking yesterday to some people going up and down 55, Chicago to Memphis, or on to New Orleans. This is going to mean so much to the people of Scott County and Cape County when this interchange is finished. If you come through here early in the morning or late in the afternoon at quitting time, we'll be able to see what kind of relief it provides for the residents. And again, anytime we see dirt move, I think that's an exciting thing. Senator Bond, I just want to thank you for all your work. I told you we have been following each other. The three of us have just been down at Portageville at the Delta Center. Joanne and I were at another grant. We've had shovels twice today, haven't we? Anyway, this is a fun thing about the job. This is a really fun thing when we get to provide services. And I want you to understand that I know that the state budget is going to be another challenge in the coming year. But I promise you, if I return to Jefferson City, I will try and make sure that we get our part of it here in the Boot Hill. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you, Representative Hodges. Our next on our agenda, we're going to move to the county commissioners. They are the folks that help us reach out and prioritize and determine what are the most needed improvements we can make. We've worked hand in hand and shoulder to shoulder with them, and I'm very pleased to say that first on our agenda is the Presiding County Commissioner, Jamie Berger.
Well, being fourth in line, I had about 20 lines here I was going to say, and I think I got 3 left. But this is a very exciting day. As we're gathered here to break ground on the Ramsey Creek Bridge project, this is an event many of us have waited a long time to see become a reality. It truly took a team effort to make this day possible, local and state government involvement, but we're most thankful for the efforts of Representative Emerson and Senator Bond for listening to our concerns and acquiring the necessary federal funding to build a safer, more viable community with this new artery into Scott City. Also, thank you, MoDOT, for all you do in the construction. This connection road is the beginning of an exciting future for Scott City and Scott County. I am sure Nobe Equipment Company, Mackey Equipment Company, and Miners Harley-Davidson look forward to completion as we do. We actually look ahead to new businesses that are already contemplating on locating along this new road. In closing, Scott County is so thankful to all for making this possible and look forward to many more projects like this in Scott County. Scott City City Council, thank you for being here. Chief Ron Eskew, the administrator. Mark Priggle, thank you for being here. And Donnie Koeper, Associate Commissioner from Scott County, is here also. But Senator Bond, Congresswoman Emerson, thanks.
And our final speaker of today is representing the more northern county of Cape Girardeau County. It's Commissioner Koeper.
Thank you. Thank you all. A little bit out of my territory here, as you know, I crossed the line into Scott County, but don't throw me in jail, all right? Senator Bond, Representative Emerson, Representative Hodges, Scott County Commissioners, Scott County officials. I understand Mayor Porch is out of town this weekend. And MoDOT officials. Another beautiful day, another beautiful event. And I am here, I am the commissioner in Cape Girardeau County, but I am here on behalf of Magnet of Cape Girardeau. As they were talking, I think I counted 7 times infrastructure. And I hate to say it, but I'm going to mention it a couple more times.
We love it.
Over the past couple of years, we have seen enormous improvements up and down the interstate, right off the road. To our local highway infrastructure. From the north end, the most recent I-55 northbound lane improvements to Main Street, LaSalle, Route W, Lexington, roundabout over here on 2577, and the new Route AB, and now this extension, and a new interchange in the future down to the south of us, and some more improvements up here to the southbound lane of the diversion channel. Improving highways and infrastructure in our local area attracts new businesses by providing a great transportation corridor. On behalf of the area magnet, I would like to give thanks to Representative Emerson and Senator Bond, who realize the need for improving our infrastructure. I would also like to extend a special thanks to Missouri's retiring Senator Bond for all his years of service to the citizens of this great state of Missouri. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you to all of our speakers today. I am thrilled. I have a career in transportation, and I have several of our folks here from MoDOT, and we are so happy to hear you all saying accolades for the service we provide, and also for the funding that you hopefully will garner for us to continue these improvements in the future.